Hey everybody, the Reswirl here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIII after many hours of grinding, on my part. Yeah, I may have gone a bit overboard, but I don't really care. I got kind of hooked to just killing things on Grand Pulse, so I decided to do that. So, that's always good. But yeah, everybody's over 100,000, and Saz is rocketing ahead at nearly 400,000, so yeah, it's good stuff. The party's incredibly overpowered. Like, everything in the Crystarium is done thus far. And the things I've been using to farm has been that beauty over there. And if we go down here, you'll notice there's a king behemoth and a big dog. Or cat. I don't remember how you pronounce the name of it, so I'm kind of avoiding pronouncing the name of it. The Megasthorian or whatever the fuck. Yeah, if you go into a fight with these, you'll always get... And he died. You'll always get a preemptive strike, which, as you know, is awesome. And they start at half health, so that battle is over in seconds. Not to begin with. To begin with, you'll kind of screw up a bit, because the King Behemoth is a bastard, simply put, because if he's at so low health, he will do something and transform into, like, he'll stand on two legs and then regain all his health back, so... Yay! His fucking bandana goes crazy. It looks so weird. But also, I'm using a new capture card for this recording. It's serving as mostly a test, which I don't really like saying when I do official videos, or official sessions, because if it's a test, it can easily be just deleted, like if something goes wrong. Jesus Christ, frames. But yeah, it's mostly a test, because this is the first, like, official recording I'm doing with the Elgato, and yeah, I'm really happy. I like the Elgato. But I'm kind of sad to see the Roxio go, because it was a good capture card, but I'm pretty sure the reason everything was screwing up so damn easy was purely down to it dying. Because I think it just reached a point where it was like, I can't go on any longer, kill me, sort of thing. But I like the Elgato. It's got a lot of features that are actually pretty good, but some of them I just won't use, like this live streaming, won't use. There's a... Damn. Nice. There's a live commentary, like, tab, but to be honest, I won't be using it. Well, I might, I don't know, I might have no choice. But the reason I'm not using it currently is purely because I tried using it before, and it ended up cutting out my microphone. Like, this was on a 5-minute video, and it cut out my mic about 3 or 4 times. So that's not really good when you think about it. So what I'm doing is using my usual voice recording program, which is just called Moo Voice Recorder, and then recording the Elgato normally.
Hardly worth the effort.
Wow, you're cocky. Yeah, and then just recording the Elgato, but I'm kind of trying to avoid looking at the timings for both of them, because the Elgato is very weird with how it counts. I don't know if it's like it all the time, but it seems like it's counting quicker than it should be, but I'm like I say, I'm avoiding looking at the counters. Because the main reason being, if I look at the counters, I'll end up getting paranoid and thinking it's screwed up when it hasn't, so I'm just avoiding it, and then I'll deal with it later. Anyway. Roughly, I think what's happening at the moment within the story is we are on our way to Erba. So, Fang and Vanille's hometown, and I have actually, or had actually recorded a 2-hour session of this, and it screwed up right at the end of the session, so that kind of meant the session was unusable. Not fussed, because that did lead to me finding out that the Roxio was practically dead. So, not all a bad thing. The reason I brought that up anyway is purely because I recorded for about 2 hours, and I managed to make it. I'm doing the exact same as what I'm doing now. Oh, I did the exact same as what I'm doing now, and I made it to Erba at the 2-hour mark, so, or just before the 2-hour mark, roughly. So it all really depends on how well certain things go, I guess, but I'd say I should be able to get it done. Like, I should be able to get to the same part within that time frame. And while it's fresh in my mind, when it comes to the hunts of this game, or the thirteenth stones as they are known, I don't think I'll be doing them on recording, purely because, like, most of them, like when I do things in a game, I like to do it all in one burst, if that makes sense. So I like to do it all at once, whereas with the hunts, I can't do that, because in this game they've got it so there are some enemies, or some thirteenth stones, or some marks, whatever the hell you want to call them. There's some of them that just cannot be beaten before you've completed the game, which completely blows, I will say. But there is a ring in the game, and I can't remember what it's called. Well, not a ring, but an accessory in the game. I believe it's called like the Genji ring or something. It's to do with the ninja. Or I can't remember if he's a ninja or a master swordsman. I remember him purely from, well, Final Fantasy I and Final Fantasy XII. Because in Final Fantasy XII you could fight him multiple times and get the Genji armor. But no, there's like a Genji ring or something in this game, and what that does is removes the damage cap, which is 99999. So just under 100,000. That's the damage cap. But if you have the Genji ring, you can pull off moves that would do that and more. So yeah, you need that to take care of some enemies. Also, we'll go Ruthless so she can debuff this motherfucker. And then I'll put her as a medic once she's managed to... Because with her debuffing this, it'll go into a steam clean, which allows... There we go. Which allows us to unleash on it while it does it. Wait for Vanille to heal everybody. Come on, heal thing. Quickly. Oh, come on. There we go. And go back to Ruthless, because then she can just cast the same things onto it. I would say essentially getting it in a trap, but not really, because she doesn't really work that quickly, unfortunately. But it is on D-Protect already, so that's good. And Poison. Come on. There we go. I might be able to get it to 200%, if I'm lucky. Oh god. Alright, let's not worry about that. Focus on healing. Oh wait! Oh, we might have been fine. Screw it, we'll be fine, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. That's something stuck in my throat. Oh, there we go. We killed it. Just as we staggered it, we fucked the thing up. Oh well. Never mind. Okie dokie. But I'm really, really hoping that... Hey, there's a Seath Stone in there. I'm really hoping that everything's okay with the voice recording. Like, it looks like it's behind by about 3 seconds, which I think is normal. I don't know though. So I'm just gonna have to hope for the best, because I don't want to have to resort to using the live commentary thing. I mean, I'm still able to edit my voice and stuff, which is awesome. The thing I don't like is the fact it seems to cut out my microphone, so if it cuts out my microphone, then the quality's terrible already. So, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Oh god. Wow. Them hoplites really did not like Fang. Huh. Alright. But fairly shortly, we'll actually be going against the Vanille's Eidolon, which has the weirdest name and is the weirdest looking motherfucker. And that's pretty much it. Should be fairly easy to deal with though. I managed to do it first time without losing like barely any health. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, it's called Hecaton Chair or something like that. It's Hecaton, and then the chair bit is spelled C-H-E-I-R. So I don't know if that'd be chair or cheer, but it's fucking strange. Regardless. It's like a fucking tentacle pawn monster. It's very weird. Right, leave the hoplites and go after the phalanx. Which I'm pretty damn sure. Feel free to tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Phalanx is the first boss of Demon Souls. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Phalanx is. It rings a bell. Like, the name Phalanx rings a bell. But I don't know if it is in Dark Souls, or whether I'm just crazy. Which also could be a thing. Anyway, cutscene time. There we go. We get to see a fallacy. But we should be able to get to Irba by the end of the session. That's what I'm hoping.
Yep. I bet it's off digging more tunnels right now.
They seem different from all the fallacy we've seen on Cocoon, you know? It's like they just plow through, without caring what happens around them.
That's true. Then again, we were able to build our village on land cleared by Fal'Cie. We lived alongside them. Just like you do on Cocoon.
Oh yeah, this is just like Cocoon.
In a world this big, who knows what we'll find?
Yeah. Ew. That like stiff head movement. It looks so gross. Ew. The Mahabara Subterra. Right, okay. I think the way I'm going to play the game now is avoiding battles. Purely because, 1, I make more progress that way, and 2, they're not tough enemies, the fights are over within seconds, so it just makes sense, I think. I don't think you'll complain, but even if you do, I can't really do anything about it. This is being recorded in October, and it's being uploaded in January. So, yeah. I'm a bit ahead of myself, really, when you think about it. But this is the way I work, and I like working this way. I don't know, like, just being far ahead motivates me to do more, or motivates me to get even further ahead. So, I don't know. I've always liked being ahead of schedule by a lot, because then I can tackle anything life throws at me in my own time without having to worry, oh shit, I've got this scheduled, I need to get a video recorded so I can upload it and stuff. Which I know makes it sound like YouTube is more than just a hobby, which in fairness, it is more than just a hobby. It's like my means of coping. It's my means of escaping from the real world. Which sounds very, very depressing, but it wasn't intended that way. It's just what I use to, like, my coping mechanism sort of thing. Like, people have, I don't really want to use these as examples, but people have drinking, smoking, or whatever helps people, like, deal with stress or just shitty times is basically what recording is for me.
That's a Fal'Cie?
Yep. Busy carving out new tunnels.
Making roads where roads ain't meant to go, huh? Yeah, it kind of sounds like us. All right, roly-poly. Let's hitch a ride on that thing.
Now you're thinking Grandpa style.
Yes. If I remember rightly, this next part's the part that's coming up's pretty cool. Yeah, I am thinking correctly. Just gonna have a quick check. We go over this way. Wait, are we going against a hoplite? Or just him? Ah, right. Well, we're going after the one in the back first. Well, there we go. Wow. Holy fucking hell, Fang. She's a beast. She could cast like Thundaga? I have no idea. It was a thunder spell, and it did a lot of damage. Great, we have to go against Phalanx again. Dude, I killed you in Demon Souls. Stay dead. If it's not called Phalanx, I'm going to feel like such a nonce. I'm sure it's Phalanx. I would search it, but I'm not playing Demon Souls, so I shouldn't. Wrong enemies. Yeah, I realised I was attacking the wrong shit. This thing doesn't have that much health. Considering, like, its appearance, it's a big steel fucking box. It reminds me of one of them, instruments. I don't remember what they're called. Fuck. They used... No, I can't remember what they're called. All I know is that it's used in the beginning of Earthworm Jim. On the, like, credits, not credits, but like, you know when it shows the logos of companies that made it? It has Jim to the side of a logo playing this instrument, and it's also got Princess What's-Her-Face on the other side, or sat on the other side. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm thinking of. Instrument, that's what it looks like. Like a big steel one of those. Okie dokie. But another reason why I'm leaving out like random ass battles here is because soon we get to a part where we have to battle a lot of things, so I might as well leave it for there. Oh, here we go. This is where Vanille goes against her Eidolon, Hecaton.